Kejetia versus Makola. Kejetia versus Makola. Purely satiric, you laugh and laugh. Kejetia versus Makola. A new kind of cult where everything goes. A kind of cult where everything goes. On the street meets the law in this funny cult. Inti woo nimra, mesumi nimra, woo nimra, mesumi nimra. You know the rules, but I know the exceptions. You know the exceptions, but I know the rules. Kejetia Makola, we all learned the law. From Ghana to America, Kejetia to Makola, all are welcome to this cult. Kejetia versus Makola. Kejetia versus Makola.
Court rise. Her Ladyship, Judge Adefunke Mensah.
You may take your seat.
The plaintiff, Prophet, Bishop, Immaculate, Pope, Supernatural, Reverend, Elder John the Baptist Boamponsem, A.K.A. Prophet Kalusha Baluta, then is suing Madam Stella for indirectly causing damage to his church building. He averred that the defendant's action caused a young man to run his car into the plaintiff's, church building, breaking his wall down. He is seeking compensation to the tune of 1 billion Ghana cedis, as well as any other benefits the court may deem appropriate. The court is in session.
Thank you. Greetings, how are you?
Oh, thank you.
We are fine, my lord.
Fine as well.
We are very well, Your Honor.
We thank Almighty. All right. What's the case?
Your Honor, today we have a case of the impacts of a broken heart. The effects of a broken heart. My client today is Prophet Bishop Immaculate, Pope Supernatural, Reverend Elder John the Baptist, Boamponsem, A.K.A. Prophet Kalusha Baluta.
Wait. All of that. Say it again.
His name is Prophet Bishop Immaculate, Pope Supernatural, Reverend Elder John the Baptist, Boamponsem, Prophet Kalusha Baluta. So my client was there one fateful day and then he had a loud bang. What was it? There was a young man in a car that had driven straight into his church wall. What could have been the matter? What caused this? Before he went on to attack the young man, the Spirit of the Lord said to him, "Peace, be still." And Your Honor, the anger that boiled in him just stilled. And he pulled the man out of the car and said, "Young man, what is your problem? How could you drive into my wall?" The young man, in tears, shaking, broken-hearted, said he just found that his fiancée of 3 years, going on 4, hoping to be married to her, was getting married to another man. And he was shocked. He was weak. He was broken-hearted. Now, how did he end up at that church? Just when he had stepped out of the house, after he had found out that his fiancée, the woman he loved, was being married off to another man, the mother of the fiancée, who happens to be the defendant on the other side, rushed out to him and said, "Get out of my house! Get out of my house! If you don't get out of here, I'll call the police!" She threatened him. And she told him to leave immediately or she would call the police on him, forcing him to drive in that confused state.
Yeah, Your Honor, you tell the woman that the way I'm confusing, I don't know how to drive.
Exactly.
But the woman forced him to drive away.
He insisted that he couldn't drive, that he just needed to settle his thoughts, he needed to think. He asked her why she did what she did, she wouldn't. He was confused. And she forced him to get in the car and get out of there. Or she would call the police on him. Now, which young man with a bright future wants to be arrested? was to be put in a prison cell. This young man sat in the car and drove off. Unfortunately, his mind was still not at peace. He was brokenhearted. He couldn't concentrate on the driving, and the car swerved because he was going to hit a goat. Your Honor, he was going to hit a goat, and he swerved ever so strongly, and he ended up with his car in the church wall. So, Your Honor, the man of God, understanding that it is not fair, it is not fair, it is not fair to just blame one person, but you must understand the real cause, Your Honor, the in totals of the matter. The in totals of the matter, the into the detail of the matter. And so, Your Honor, he's suing the defendant for causing another man to break his church wall. Your Honor, a wise man once said, the causer who causes the causee to cause confusion is the cause-site of the confusion.
Check this again.
The causer who causes the causee to cause confusion is the cause-site of the confusion.
Okay.
Yes. Your Honor.
Your Honor, if I may interject, I'm very interested in your quote. Which wise man said it?
Yes. I was just about to say that.
You were going to say that?
Yes.
A wise man that wears lip gloss all around.
Your Honor, there is wisdom in lip gloss.
Objection, Your Honor, Your Honor. Do you know King Solomon? He do pay me. Now me the only them say you are talking about. Sure.
Yes, so as I was saying, Your Honor, Prophet Kalusha Baluta, understanding the in totals of the matter, is suing Christy, the girl who was married off, the fiancée of the young man, her mother, suing her for causing the damage indirectly. And he's suing her for 1 billion Ghana cedis to fix the wall, to sort out other things, and also for causing the break, for putting the young man through hell. Your Honor, that is our case today.
Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Thank you to defense. Can we
Your
hear
Honor.
from you?
Such cases, Your Honor, incense me. And I'll try as much as possible to curtail my anger. Firstly, Your Honor, allow me to allude to an old Ghana saying. Enele mokwasha ni mokoklo aye prize here. You get me, Your Honor?
For the sake of the people that do not understand.
Who should break wind for someone else to take the prize? What am I saying, Your Honor? This gentleman has caused a certain problem. Instead of talking to the gentleman or addressing the issue, you jump the gentleman and come to my client. This gentleman, my lady, in his attempt to surprise his girlfriend, ends up being surprised himself. That one too. Now our problem. What has my client got to do with Eben, who is the gentleman we're talking about, driving into the wall of Prophet Mini, Elijah, Joshua, whatever he calls himself. And my Lord, if he is so powerful, as he says, could he not perceive the accident coming days before for him to stop the incident from happening? And then also...
Objection, Your Honor, Your Honor. When Jesus was going to decay, he see that thing, but still he's not stopping.
Oh, so he saw it and he thought this was an opportunity for him to make 1 billion Ghana cedis from my client here.
Immaculate. You don't understand the way God do it.
Exactly.
Your Honor, when Jesus was killed, he did not come back to take anybody to court or kill somebody.
Thank you very much.
He himself so that he take our sin away. Have you not come to take our sin away?
Let the man take the sin of the people involved away.
No.
Your Honor.
That's why I want to take the woman money away.
Let's go on.
Your Honor, in continuance, if you're saying you want to allow God's will to, make this happen, Was it not an opportunity for you to minister unto the gentleman after he had told you his predicament? To actually draw him to you. But you listen to his story and then try and find your way out to some remote person who doesn't have anything to do with the case in question. That is a breaking down of the wall of your church to somebody who doesn't, 1, know you, 2, doesn't attend your church, 3, having her own party somewhere. Then say that she indirectly caused this man to drive. Was she the one driving the car? 2, did she own the car?
I am shocked.
Whose name is on the insurance of the car? I told you, Your Honor, that I'm incensed by such. I'm even telling myself right now. Otherwise, I'll blow this whole court down. You know, my Lord. So, Your Honor, my question here is, why is my client in court for something that she is not related to? This case is, beyond any reasoning. What the prophet, so-called prophet, should have done was take the gentleman on if he really wants his wall to be repaired or he really wants to blame somebody for it. This gentleman saying that he was driven away and forced to enter his car and drive in his confusion, in his state of confusion, is a full-grown man. If somebody threatens to call the police on you for something that you have not done, or for a reason that you have been shocked, and that your girlfriend who you thought would marry you is being married to another man, well, so be it. The police should come and see whether you are trespassing. And if you are trespassing, they will move you away. And if you are really in a confused state, the police will help you and take you home. He's a full-grown man. He should have made that decision. And moreover, the lady asked him to leave her premises. He could have stopped at the next junction and rest his mind. And even, he was so confused. Yet, when he saw the goat, he knew he could swerve. Your Honor, I don't think it is right or it makes any sense to drag my client to court for something that she doesn't know about. Okay. So, Your Honor, I ask the court to throw this case out and rather give us some damages for wasting our time and wasting our breath. And also, I have to add one more session for my anger management because of just this case. So you can also find something small for our team here.
Yes,
do you agree with me?
Yes, Your Honor.
Yes.
Okay. I have heard you.
That's all for now, Your Honor.
Prosecution.
Your Honor, I would like to invite to the stand Madam Stella, the mother of Christy, who was supposed to be marrying Ebenezer, the guy who ran into my client's wall.
All right.
Your Honor, I believe that I will furnish the court with the name because the name is a very familiar one. It comes from my area. His name is Ebenezer Bedetome.
Is that the name?
Yes.
Okay. Yes, that's his name.
All right. Thank you very much for your addition.
Thank you very much, Your Honor. You are very welcome.
But you know, the name is Batorama.
Yes.
What did you say?
Batorama.
Are you sure that that's what you said?
They said back to Tutu.
Betodema.
Yeah.
That's what he said.
Yeah.
Betodema?
Your Honor, you think that you don't have this thing?
I don't have which one.
He takes you for granted.
Four sides outside.
Wow. 4 sides outside.
Yeah.
Which one is that one?
Oh, I am shocked.
Like you don't see something very well.
Oh, I understand. Eyesight.
Outside.
Oh, interesting.
Outside.
So next time you volunteer to say things
Your
in
Honor,
my court.
Batorama is a very popular name in my area.
Okay, oh. We will catch you. All right. Hey.
Madam Stella. You're right.
Your Honor, again, I will volunteer to furnish the court. I believe our client is not very familiar with the English language. So I will translate to her.
Okay.
Yes.
Okay, then I will also call on my colleague to also translate what I ask into Twi for Madam Stella so there can be some understanding.
I'm translating into tree for her.
Then I'm do English because English is my mother language.
Wow. Your mother speaks English?
No, only me speak.
Wow.
But it's this thing, figure out speech.
Oh, that's right.
If I say that, I mean that it's something I talk by heart.
By heart?
Yeah.
Okay. I truly
Obviously.
understand that one.
Yeah, I talk like pilot.
Oh, I see.
Yeah.
Nice one. All right, let us see your skills.
So, Madam Stella, do you know the young man Ebenezer Jibede? What's his name? Yes, Betodema. Yes, that one. Do you know him?
Mama Stella, the person who's on this, Branty, your friend Ebenezer Baturame, with your unimu.
Minimuno, Mihunu, Wabefio Omprinu, and I'm and Hunu.
Your Honor, I know him. I see him. I have seen him 2 times for the house. That's why I have seen him.
Okay.
That's why I know him.
All right.
So, did you know that this young man, Ebenezer, was in love with your daughter and he had been dating your daughter for about 3 years, hoping to marry her?
Or person, would him say Branty or Ni Ubanu or Ubanu or Nina Nantibe, a Fieri, me son. Eh, person worrying.
He's 4 years old.
The question she asked, she said 3.
Okay, but correct is 4 years.
I'm translating exactly what she's saying. I don't want to misquote her so that I get in trouble.
Okay. So correct yourself.
4 years. 4 years.
Fear 9. It wouldn't say a plantain or no bano, she hold in fear 9.
I am in one po. Minim.
It has sacrificed.
What did she say?
It has sacrificed me.
What does that want to mean?
It doesn't make
Your Honor, maybe surprise.
Yeah, it
surprises
has.
me.
It's the same thing.
It's not the same thing.
I
Surprise
see.
and sacrifice, there are 2 differences.
It's something similar.
Similar, eh?
Because-
Surprise and sacrifice.
Yeah.
So, Madam Stella, when he appeared in your house on that Saturday morning and he introduced himself as your daughter's fiancé and wondering why you were marrying your daughter off to another man, how did that make sense to you? What was your reaction on that day?
Mama Stella, some mineral, dear, Obafio, Babecha say, only Branty, food your person, Wari Uban, ye would then I would really found.
Me pacha oba ye no da etoso mienu a wode ba fie ho no na oba ye na omoye aifro no to oba ye no me de mete ho na me hu se ablante bi ewure fie ho sa ablante mba no na ye wo no a enti me bisane se eye di asem wo se wo ne me ba no atwempra 4 years enti afi nanka wo ba be ye ne ho de na me se na woni obi ba atwempran fie 9 abla won kan kire ne maame ene ewo mpie nkwai na wa megu me bana ware ana me pam no so wonko wokoye no ana okotena gate na no wo osu eti wo osu ti eya kakra no me de me ka kire ne se wonko no me wure fie na me nim se bi a wote wo a wo osu ti me ti se wo kasa no wo osu no wo bobna ana me se pie na me se ablante obi ewu e wo fie ha enti won paake no won ko tena ne kai ni mu no won ko na me de me pamo no enti me de me kan sa akire no no ana me de me ye de me be wure fie me nimu de se si e kire.
Your Honor, the second time I see him is that Saturday that he come there. That time we are do my daughter marriage engagement. As we are do, I see that some men have entered the house. That time, it shocked me. So, I close to the person. I see that is this man. Hey, that man. I said that, what are you doing here? The man said that, oh, me, I have dated your daughter for 4 years. That today is the day I want to come and tell you that I'm going to marry her. And the woman said that, what? How are you date somebody 4 years that the person family don't know that you are dating the person? What kind of date is that? Please, don't come and break my daughter's marriage. Go away and kill your age. Go away. That time the man go, even as I have told him to go away, I go and say some praise. But I hear that somebody is crying. It's whip. Like this, like the way Jesus whipped in the Bible. So I come back and say that, you have come to sit here and you have total this thing. Nice about the bush. He said that, oh, then you stop talk. I said, what about this? Priest, nobody have died for this priest. So go away and go. Go and sit in your car and drive yourself away. And go and live by this thing. So as I tend to go away, me too, I go away. So I don't know what happened.
Okay. So
You have done really well.
Yeah.
all right, can we hear from defense?
Your Honor, I'm a gunman.
Relevance? Relevance.
Your Honor, may I be allowed to speak?
Carry on.
Please take your seats. I wouldn't need translations from you.
Counsels, you are reminded to behave in my courts. I still have my yellow and red cards.
Yeah.
Your Honor, this man have tell me something. He said that let me take my seat. He don't like this thing, my translation. Your Honor, you tell me to do something. Why this man tell me to sit down? You don't understand Chi. You understand Chi. You don't understand the woman.
So
I'm telling you what the woman is talking.
Your Honor. All right, I would leave that be. I was saying that I'm a gunman, but because of this case, I will speak Chui.
But Your Honor speak Chi. What about that?
Auntie Stella.
Madam Stella.
Is that a translation of
Yeah.
Mipaucho, one name, Prophet Kalibus, one name, Sofuno.
Sofuno,
Your Honor,
minimum
the name is
baby.
Kalusha Baluta.
Minty baby, one an answer of Cramitini Dinda. Minim baby will free. Minimum no.
Okay.
So, Madam Stella, do you know Prophet that man said I do know him. No, that prophet, I don't know him by anywhere. I have not seen him before. I don't know even where his church have located himself.
Okay. Carry on.
One name now, sorry, no.
Minim
Wako Hoda.
minim baby.
Have you known her church? No. Have you gone there before? No. I've not gone there. I don't know where the church is stand cry.
Inti, den na ene oduwaba court say minisale. Adela say.
One boy no, and I call she me the American say, a young she say, and one boy na she say, one I would do car quaco be damn. Na a boo. Na me and miss me baby, if I'm a hobby. I would this ask some way by swami. One in me and Nunino, only abomination.
Your Honor, the lawyer asked him, so what happened that today this man have bring you to some court? The woman said that, I don't know. I think that this prophet and that man, they have do plan work. This what they have do is plan work. They have got to concubine to come and tell something that is not true. That's why they have come. Now, if you have taken your car to go and hit some wall, me, I'm setting my praise. What about you? That you are bringing to some court. The two of them, they are abomination.
Okay.
Madam,
Papa,
utumi utumi drive.
minim still cry, baby, I send you some.
Do you drive? I don't know even how we hold the steer.
Okay.
Inti,
It's so hot.
No further questions.
maybe say baby abio. My lord, no further questions.
All right.
I'm not asking you anything again. My lord, no further. Hey, that one is English.
You said this in English. Okay. Thank you very much, Madam Stella. In the absence of any further questions, can we have the plaintiff now come?
We wanted to call Christy to the stand.
Christy is here? Yes. Okay. We'll take that one first.
Christy, I believe you speak fluent English.
Yeah.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. You look
Because
lovely.
the small talk place, let's go on.
So, Christy, do you know the young man, Ebenezer Bedetoto?
Yes,
What's his name?
It is a
Yes, that one.
Yes.
How long have you known him?
4 years.
Have you been in a relationship with him?
Yeah, he was my ex.
Oh!
My ex.
So he no longer is
Yeah.
your ex?
Yeah.
Really?
Even the ex, you have cancelled him.
I see. He was your ex?
The ex, my ex.
Ah, I see. But this your ex did not know he was your ex, and he assumed he was still your boyfriend, and so he came to your house because he was coming to see his girlfriend, only to find that you were getting married. Do you know that a situation like that, putting him in a situation like that, not informing him that he was getting married, could cause mental damage to him and heartbreak?
Oh, really? I sent him message through WhatsApp and Facebook Messenger that I'm not interested in the relationship again because of...
really?
Yes.
And when did you send this message?
That was 3 weeks to my wedding.
3 weeks to your wedding?
Yeah.
Your Honor, in this case, the surpriser became the surprisee.
Your Honor, just as I am very surprised sitting here.
So tell me.
Your own is different. You the woman have disqualified you, cry.
Order. So tell me, Christy, what made you suddenly decide 3 weeks to the engagement that you don't want to have anything to do with him anymore? What happened?
Oh, I found out that he's an error man. And my mom also told me that I shouldn't date any error man. Yeah.
So that affirms that you really had no intention of being with him, and so you led him on for 3 years, and you didn't even care that
It
he
is
loved
4
you so
years.
much. For 4 years.
It's 4 years.
Pardon me. Goodness, sit down.
Counsel, what are you getting at?
I am getting at that there was a deliberate attempt to cause him harm in his mind and in his heart, and the harm that she caused is the reason why we are here today. The reason why he drove into that wall, because his mind and his heart was sick. He was brokenhearted. His mind was in pain. He could not think. He was confused.
So why didn't he go to a psychologist and get the woman sued for causing emotional trauma
You cannot
to
be
him?
raising your voice in my court.
Yes.
I'm not raising my voice,
Yes,
Your
Your
Honor.
Honor. Let me use King Solomon to ask the woman something. Dear. So, do you know that this man is Aaron man?
Who?
The lawyer here.
Yes.
Who is?
No, I don't.
You don't know?
Yeah.
Oh, he's Aaron man.
Okay.
So I think that even if he said that he's going to marry you, you are going to tell him that, who are you?
Counsel, what are you getting
Your
at?
Honor, please tell me. You said that you leave the man because he's a man, not because he have done something bad or anything.
Oh, there is one thing.
What thing again?
And
Apart
I
from
also found out that I was a side chick.
you are side chick
Yes. He was having
to the
another
ever
girl.
man.
Yeah.
The other girl too is ever girl.
Maybe.
Oh, you don't know.
Your Honor, what is the relevance of this waiting that my
Your
police
Honor.
station?
Your Honor.
How is this relevant to somebody breaking somebody's wall?
Your Honor, if the thing is not sweet to you, it doesn't mean that the thing is not something we are
Carry
talking
on.
about. Yes.
Carry on.
Your Honor, we are talking about something. So
Get to the root of the matter.
yes, please. So tell me, the day you are doing the thing that the error might come there, that your mother tell him to go away. If the person don't like you or don't love you, you think that the person is going to cry?
Oh. He doesn't love me. And I know that.
So why is the man crying?
If a man does not love you, you think a man will waste his time. 4 years of his time.
Yes,
With you.
man, it's okay. It's okay. Your Honor, as you can see, this woman and the woman mother coincide to make sure that they frustrate the man so that he come to get accident.
We never
Because the
frustrated
man,
anyone.
please, because the man is a man. Your Honor, that's why Kwame Eugene says something. He said that they're causing confusion. They're causing confusion. So my baby forgetting a But this one, the man can't forget to dance. He have take some car to go and hit a wall. How can the man dance? So Kwame, please help the other people. Thank you.
Your Honor, I don't see where this line of questioning.
Then ask your own. That is better.
Yes.
Your Honor, they are talking about whether she disappointed the guy, he's confused, and a wall is broken here. the wall needs to be repaired. Somebody is blaming my clients.
Your Honor, objection.
For breaking that
Your
law.
Honor.
Objection for what again?
Your Honor, what we are doing is something we call establish. We are establish the case that this woman do something for the thing to cause somebody to do something.
Exactly.
There's a cost there. If the thing have not caused, then why are we coming here?
All right.
Exactly.
We have had you.
Yes.
Suspend, but try not to interrupt again, please.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Christy,
Yes, please.
on the day that you were getting married to your husband, I'm sure you were a happy wife. Now,
Yeah, I'm
enjoying
really,
yourself.
really happy. Yeah.
You had told Eben that the relationship.
It's over.
Because he is Reverend.
And was this expressly? Did you tell him, or you said you sent him a message?
I sent him a message. I tried calling him, but his phone was off. So I sent him a message through WhatsApp and Facebook Messenger.
That because you are Reverend, I don't want to date you. I'm going to marry somebody who is not Reverend. Your Honor, I'm only restrict the message the woman sent the man.
You are only what?
Restrict.
Okay. First warning will come to you if you do not take care. Continue, Counsel.
Your Honor, did you force Eben to drive his car into the wall of Prophet Kalusha Baluta?
No, we didn't.
Number 2, do you own a car?
No.
Do you drive?
No.
What are you getting at?
Do you own the car that drove into Prophet Kalusha Baluta's church?
No, please.
No further questions. Okay. Your Honor, we'll call Prophet.
Oh. All right, let's also do this quick.
It takes 2 to tango, Your Honor. Prophet Kalusha Baluta, could you please tell the court how you know this lady?
Your Honor, I would like to give a short prayer before I start.
No prayer here.
Just a short prayer.
It's okay.
If
Get
you
on the
knew to
point.
pray, you would have prayed
Answer the
and
question.
prevented your wall from being broken.
Then, Your Honor, I can start.
If you answer the question and stop. Short prayer. Which prayer I can do?
Does
Pray
he
again?
need to be so rude to my client?
Please pardon him because what the woman have told him, he still make his heart jump. That's why.
Okay,
So,
but tell your clients that he should comply with the rules of the court.
please.
Comply.
Are you ready to answer the question?
I'm good.
How do you know this lady here?
I got to know her through Eben.
And who Eben is?
Eben is a young man who mistakenly, through trauma, destroyed my wall.
So what you are saying in essence is Eben did what?
He mistakenly, through trauma, destroyed my wall.
That is describing the unknown. But in essence, Eben destroyed your wall.
I didn't say that.
What are you saying then?
I'm saying he mistakenly,
Did what?
through trauma,
Through trauma did what?
destroyed my wall.
So Eben destroyed your wall.
That
is established, don't worry. So if you have any reliefs to ask, who do you speak to?
The one who caused the trauma.
You leave the one who broke your wall and go to the one who you don't know.
Your Honor, as a man of God, somewhere in the Bible, there is this quote in the Bible.
Can I get the translation?
This thing.
Which thing?
Apathic. The apathic will come, but the one who from the hand apathic come will betide you.
Oh my goodness. Can you translate it for me?
Your Honor, it just means that the mistake will come. but the one through whom that was caused will betize the person who through him that mistake was caused.
Thank you very much. And that brings me to you back. The mistake will come. The calamity would come. The problems would come. But the one through whom, the connecting person who brings the problem is the one who what? Due, isn't it? Due na mane, isn't it?
Not a man.
Or demonifa due.
Just due.
Only due.
Yeah.
No demonifa due.
Okay, get on the points. Get on the points.
So the calamity of the wall being broken came through who?
The trauma came through the woman.
Answer the question directly, okay? Answer the question directly. Let's go again.
The calamity, or if you don't understand calamity, the predicament.
That one is even worse.
The trouble or the accident of your wall being broken came through who?
Well, Eben.
Thank you. For once.
Okay.
Your Honor, let me ask you one more question. Why do you think that you could hold my client responsible for something that Eben caused?
Well, Your Honor, if I may, after the incident happened, I had wanted to drag Eben to the police station, but he explained things to me, how it came about. And being a man of God, I had pity. I entered his shoes, if I could say that.
Are you Obinim?
I am more powerful than Obinim.
That's the point. That's the point.
So after listening to his side, I realized that if the woman and her daughter had tackled the issue in a more polite or in a different way, this wouldn't have happened. So I decided to sue the woman and her daughter instead.
Oh, so you are a social vigilante now, attending people's issues for them and suing people on behalf of others.
Okay, Counsel.
Didn't it occur to you, as a man of God, when you had pity on the man who broke your wall?
Your Honor is calling you.
Yes, Your Honor.
This is the last question. Last question.
All right, Your Honor, I agree with
Make
you.
it relevant.
I'll make it very relevant. When you decided to have pity on the man that broke your wall, you said you wanted to take him to the police station because he actually broke your wall. And you decided not to take him to the police station. Why didn't you, as a man of God, solve the issue there? Because you had decided to have pity on the person that broke your wall, but you rather decided to visit your anger and your want of money to somebody who is remotely related to what has happened.
Well, as you rightly said, me having pity on him, I had pity on him. Me having pity on him doesn't mean my wall is repaired. I need my wall to be repaired. So that's why I tackled the case from the root.
Your Honor,
Prosecution. Prosecution, you have one question to ask. What would it be?
Your Honor, there's a practice in law which says odi alteram partem, which means you hear the other side of the story before you pass a judgment. It means that you are objective. It means that you do not have a bias in exerting your anger on somebody. It means that...
What are you getting at, Counsel?
I'm getting to the fact that my client here is a fair man. He is not unreasonable to jump to a conclusion and to hold a poor man such as Eben, who has suffered trauma of the mind and of the heart, to ransom. So now my question to you is, why did you think this was relevant? Why did you think it was relevant to go to Madam Stella and bring her to court? Why?
Well, Your Honor, this case or this issue is deeper than just my wall. See, as the young man explained what had happened, I realized that it was not just about his heartbreak. It was not just about his confusion. It was more of tribalism. And being a man of God, I accept everybody from all and sundry. So I can't see to it for someone who is tribalistic to be hurting people and left go scot-free. It can't happen. So I decided to see her instead.
So you're a social vigilante?
For Christ, if you must say.
Okay.
Thank you, Your Honor. No further questions.
I've had enough. Plaintiff, you can take your seat.
Thank you.
All right. I have heard both sides, and it is obvious that the Betorama is a man who should have understood that he is responsible for his own actions. He drove into the wall. He knew that he could not drive. He was not in the right mental state to drive wherever he was going. I said he could have parked somewhere, taken care of his mind, made sure that he was in the right state before he moved, but he did not do so. He mistakenly hit the wall. Was Plaintiff. Plaintiff said that Eben mistakenly, through trauma, destroyed the wall, which means that you are saying that he destroyed the wall. And so, he's the one that you must see to fix the wall. And you mentioned again that trauma. How are you so sure that this man was traumatized? Who said that the man was traumatized? Did you see a doctor? Did you see a medical practitioner to say that this man was actually traumatized? And you did not bring that proof. And how again can we show the proof that it is through the accident that this man was traumatized? We do not have any such thing in this court. Lastly, 1 billion Ghana cedis. As soon as I see that figure, I know that you just want to take the court for a ride. It's just too outrageous an amount. And so, shall we rise for the final verdict? As I said, 1 billion is too outrageous a figure. So you will not be awarded that. And for the whole talk about this tribe, tribalism is something that should not exist in this world today. In Ghana today, tribalism should not be. Why will you not allow somebody to marry another person because of your belief that the person is from a different tribe and all of those things? No. We are all mixed, we are all one we are all one. And so we should be able, there's a reason why we are all mingling. People can move from the north to the south, south to the north. In fact, look at me. Have you seen my name? I have traveled from Ghana, I have gone to Nigeria, move all around, go all over Africa, from back, I have traveled. And if such a thing actually existed, I don't think I will even be where I am today. But people have accepted me left, right. You understand what I'm saying? So tribalism should not exist today. People should be accepted for who they are, the hearts that they show to you. Do you understand what I'm saying? And so, please, from today, you should cease and desist from that kind of belief. If you do not like the pastor for the pastor, that's a different case. But do not bring the pastor's tribe and where they are from to say that you will not grant them certain favor. It's not right.
Exactly.
So, the final verdict, there is really no case.
Yeah.
There is no case at all.
Thank you.
This is between the one that damaged the wall and the one that received the damage of the wall. So you can go and sort this one out with each other. This court is adjourned.
Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you, Your Honor. Thank you.
Court, right. Her Ladyship, Judge Adefunke.
Munyache moye, munyache moko, na sumo babu amiyo. Keta sishe, roye kankan, and a dream ukuto. Africa, sepe juma boa, it is whom you know. Arehunkuti, nashe makumado. Ewa fikenya buano, ewa fikenya buano, ewa fikenya buano. In Wafi Kenya, Buano Naya Kolo, let us all united celebrate together. The victories won for our liberation. Let us dedicate ourselves to rise together to defend our liberty and unity. Oh, 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 sons and daughters of Africa, flesh of the sun and flesh of the sky. Let us make Africa the tree of life. Oh, oh.